Hello all the warriors, this is Ru. Welcome to Arena. Today we're going to talk about the AT systems. So here I have two different type of AT and I will show you what's the difference between those two. And also in the video I will give you some tips for you when you are making the AT system. Okay, so let's start today's video. Let's go. Before we start the video, if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, you can press here for subscribe the channel, and also don't forget to press the bell so every time when we have a new video you will know it right away. Thank you. Okay, so first I'm gonna show you the difference between those two different type of the AT. So the first one we're gonna call it the bottom plate. Okay, the bottom plate AT system. The reason why I call it, because you can see there is a carbon plates. Okay, so it's basically at the bottom and this host on the system, the top one, is holding it. So when the car is gonna hit the track, so you're gonna move like this, so you can help the car to slide back to the track. So that's the purpose for doing like the AT. Okay, and the other one, so by the way, this is the RS 2.5. Okay, and now we're going to talk about the independent AT system. So this is the RS 4.0. So you can see this one when we do the AT, for example, when this side is hitting the track, is individual, like it's independent. Sorry, is it independently? So when this one got hit, the other side doesn't move at all. Okay. So you see this side doesn't move at all. But here, if we see the bottom plate AT systems, see it? The other side is gonna move too. Okay, so the reason for this type of the bottom plate AT system is most of the system you can see is using this kind of a bottom plate. So it's basically one side move, the other side is gonna move as well. Okay, so it's gonna move together. This one is independent, so it can move like this. And the good thing, let's say for myself here, I'm not saying like this one is good or that one is good, but my personal opinion, I prefer the independent one, because the reason why, for the independent, you can see one side, when one side is going up but the other side doesn't move at all, right? So that's the point. When the car get hit by the track, because we have to know the track is like this angles, right? So hitting it, and the other side you're gonna hit the track as well. So what this one will do is I would say it can help the car, it helps more when the car is landing on the track, so you can slide the car much more easily. Okay, but later on I will show you the video, and I will do the example, do the test for you, and then you can see the difference. Okay, so now let's do the test for it. Okay, so here we're gonna do the bottom plate AT systems first. So the bottom plate AT systems, here I'm gonna give you an example. So this is the track and this is the wall. So when the bottom plate AT systems, when you hit it, it's gonna hit like this and slide the car down, right? So that's not the problem. That's okay. That's all good. But the only thing I'm afraid about is when the position, when this AT system is hitting it, it's hitting just right at the center. So it makes the car is like this. Like this plate is going down like that. Oops. Like this. It's just right on the center. Because you have to understand, the plate at the center, it's hard, right? So it won't be able to help you to soft the impact and make your car, it will help your car sliding, that's for sure. But the thing is, if the hit is really hard and this one works, like this one works, and it straight just bounce back, there is a possibility it will bounce your car back like that, like, or it's not even though be able to soft the impact. Okay, and but on the other one, for the independent one, okay, the independent, the reason why I'm saying I like the independent better is because you have to remember one side can go up but the other side doesn't move at all. But if both sides can go up, it become a V shape, right? You see that it become a V shape. So what happened is when the car hit like this, and you can just bring the whole body of the car much more lower and then slide the car down like this, okay? So it can helps, like my personal opinion, it can helps the car like not stuck on the track, and it can helps the car back to the track easily, okay? Because here it can change the shape as well, so it makes like here and the flat and just help the car back, okay? So that's but the only thing you have to take care is on the side you have to make it like pretty smooth, okay? Pretty smooth, so it can help the car slide back easily. So this is the reason why I'm saying the AT system. My personal opinion, I prefer the independent AT system, okay? Because I think it can help my car back to the track better. But of course, that's just my personal opinion. If you don't like it, that's okay. If you like the bottom plate, that's good. It works too. Like, believe me, it works. It works too. But just like for myself, I just prefer the independent, okay? And the other thing here is give you a little bit tips about when you are making the AT systems, because you have to know. Here I have the bushings. Here you can see the gold color. There's a bushings here. When you make a hole on this, the AT system, do not make it too big, because when you make it too big, you give enough room to move. That's for sure. You need to have enough room. But when it's become too big, it will makes the negative angle. You can see that. Okay, but of course the 2.5 is a little bit different, because for the MS chassis, for this part is straight just holding on the chassis, so it makes this 2.5 not be able to do the the minus angle, because here is the chassis, so it's holding it, so you not be able to turn over like this, because you have to see, if turn over there's a space, but there's already a chassis here is holding it. So for the 2.5 it doesn't be able to make the negative angle. But if you doesn't do this kind of setup for holding the chassis, then you have to be careful about the holes that you drawing. Don't make it too big. And the second tips is when you making the AT on the bushing, this side you can see here, you have to put some grease. And here I prefer using the hard grease, because the hard grease can make your AT system move much more smooth, okay? It can help your AT system to when it's working, it can work like smooth, because you don't want your AT system when it's moving and it's stuck over there and you not be able to go back. So then that will affect your car, like the actions, okay? So this is today's video about the AT systems, and if you like this video, please hit the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.